Alright, it's almost midnight. This is the first episode of season 1. No, season 2, what am I saying? Season 2 of Too Much Free Time, the podcast. You can see we are on cameras for the first time in a long time, if ever. Alright, interesting. So this episode, we just went to the convention in Malaysia, the biggest convention for anime fans in Malaysia, Comic Fiesta 2022.
Woo!
The good, the bad, the ugly, we're gonna tell you everything and what we've gotten from the convention.
Woo!
Sad story, Apple didn't get much because it's only day 1, but we'll tell you the story today. So welcome everybody, my name is Snivy.
I'm Apple.
And I'm Matahari.
So we're just a bunch of friends who want to talk about the things we love. And for this episode, Comic Fiesta 2022, we'll start specifically from our expectations before going to Comic Fiesta. Right? What we based on like previous Comic Fiesta, because me and you went to before. This was your first, right, Apple?
Yes. It's me and my sister's first Comic Fiesta.
So with our expectations and what you like imagine it would be, we'll start there. And then the second part will be us sharing like what the fuck actually happened. What the fuck? A lot of people are kind of upset. So that kind of shows you the tone. But we still got a lot of good shit. Because the people selling the stuff, they didn't do anything bad. The people who organizing the thing, maybe they did something bad. I don't know. Anyway, let's get right into the episode. Thank you. Hey. So the first thing, what did we expect from Comic Fiesta 22? Do you want to start from the person who never went? Alright, Apple?
Me?
Yeah, look at it. Look at Matahari is looking at you with anticipation.
No, he just wants me to hold the mic. What I expect?
What did you expect Comic Fiesta to be? What do you expect Comic Fiesta to be based on this year? Because you started Comic Conventions with us, right?
Yeah.
Which was the first one was AMG and the second one was TAGCC.
Yeah.
So based on those two, what were you expecting for Comic Fiesta 2022?
Well, I expected like it to be
About the same.
but bigger, definitely. And
Bigger, better.
Yeah, better planning.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like leading up to the event, what did you want? Like what did you thinking?
What was I thinking? Honestly, I'm not the type of person who like pre-orders. I look at the stuff and online and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, that'll be cool if I see it, right? And I might buy it, okay? Like I'm the type of person, like if you can see by my shoe hobby, if I go there and I see it and I look at it a few times, right?
Touch it, feel it, suddenly you're like, oh, I got it already, shit.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I'll buy that. Yeah. So I'm a leisure shopping person. I don't like to be high pressure that much, but I also don't like to bother people that much also. So yeah.
So like based on the last
So that really
time,
contributed to my experience for today. Later, talk about it.
Yeah. So, about like maybe talk also about like what you were expecting you could get. Because you mentioned that you don't have the type of pre-order. So based on that, I expect that you don't look too deep into what's gonna be on sale. Maybe compared to like your sister who pre-ordered stuff, Matahari who pre-ordered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know anything when I go into a convention. I just like, hey, what's there interesting? I'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the thing you were really looking forward to coming to Comic Fiesta 22? Like leading up right here and the event itself. What's the most positive thing you were looking forward to?
Positive thing.
The artist booth?
Yeah, artist booth mostly. Yeah. And like what? It's like if you see a thing that you like, right? And it's like there's no downside to like not other than like what maybe like some people have like weird pricing choices, right? But like I feel like most of the time everything is like pretty worth it. It's a like a very good transaction. It makes you feel good also then.
What about you? Like in terms of artist booths, what do you really like artist booths that much?
I like the creativity. I like how like every artist has like a different thing when they want to put out merch. Like sometimes they just want to put out coasters, which I find are very useful for cold drinks. I like drinking like cold drinks, or just like something insane. Maybe like having those like like those Spotify like QR codes. Yeah, they make charms out of it. So like imagine like the song is Diamond City Lights. They'll put like make a cute charm out of like a cassette tape, and they'll put the Spotify code on it, so you can scan the code. Like, it's very cute. So it's good to see the new merch these days coming out.
Matahari sounds like a connoisseur of creative work. The way you said, like, the way you appreciate it from my
Yeah.
perspective.
Well, I've been like trying to get into like merch making. I've been like going through different ideas, like pop sockets, or like something like coasters. I want to do coasters, like Niji Sanji themed
Your brother wants to
coasters.
convert from being the enjoyer to the one that's making the thing.
I know, like, cause I need some functionality in my life, like it would be cool, like, to drink like some alcohol, something with like my Niji Sanji coaster, like my Selen Tatsuki, like theme coaster.
I want to put my beer on Selen Tatsuki's face. That's what I'm selling.
Yeah, I have like my Saloon Tatsuki like shot glass.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so what about you, Matahari? What were you expecting for Comic Fiesta 2022 before you went into it?
I was expecting like any other CF, like the past or previous, because I think the last one that I previously obviously was like in 2018 before the pandemic hit.
I think it was 2019. 19 was the last one. I competed in that one.
I
Yeah.
forgot. Time passes fast.
2020 was like everybody was stuck at home,
Oh yeah, okay. 2019, it was like pretty crazy, because like back then I wasn't too invested to buy merch, to be honest. So, but I think the inside it was like pretty smooth, like, cause like I think this year they had like 3 floors alone, right?
This year,
Yeah.
technically it was 2 major floors with one in the middle just for whatever.
Yeah. But like in the past years, I'm pretty sure they only had like they
One.
did have 2 floors, but like it was like kind of combined in a way. Like you can just like access the second floor together.
From my memory, I think
It was like one straight hall with 2 like connecting like this, right?
yeah, like the corporate exhibition
yeah.
booths were like one half of exhibition hall. Like last time, like the 3rd floor just now when you guys went.
Yeah. It was that.
hall 1 to hall 3 here, and then hall 4 extra at the side, right?
Yeah.
That was what you expected from the previous, was that the artist corner was at the end, like other side of the whole convention center.
Yeah, but like they changed even the stage.
Yeah, they changed the whole stage to like a side, like actual dedicated stage room
Yeah.
that the convention center had.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that's good or bad later lah, but that's what you expected out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask that later. But in terms of what the content itself of the Comic Fiesta, you pre-ordered a lot of stuff this time, so you probably had a lot of expectation. Like,
Yeah.
where did you go and find all the stuff?
I mostly went through like Facebook, Instagram, or like Twitter, because like usually like it depends on which artist. Some artists likes to use Instagram, some use it just dumbly stuck on Facebook. Okay, I'm still stuck on Facebook. It's okay to be stuck on Facebook. I think you can search usually is by searching up hashtag Comic Fiesta 2022.
Like the things that they promote, they
Yeah.
want to sell, they usually post with a hashtag.
Yeah, they post with a hashtag, and then you can just like click onto it, and you will find all the other artists who will like post their catalogs too. Usually, like they'll post it like a week before the event itself. So every night I religiously scroll, and then I made a spreadsheet to keep up my finances.
A physical book that he
Yeah.
brought with him.
Yeah.
He could have dropped it at any time and it would be swarmed into the freaking steps of the sea. But I think that was the fun part. From my own expectation, based on the previous one, the difference here was that this time, the tickets were harder to get. We're talking about pre-event, right? So like compared to last time 2019, where a lot of the times conventions I got early access, like earlier than other people because I was competing for a game. This time there was no game corner, like major game corner.
Oh, yeah.
There was like the card game doesn't
last
count.
year there was TCG.
Yeah. Like even TGC,
Pokemon
GCC
TCG.
wasn't too many.
Yeah.
Pokemon TCG don't have.
Yeah, but like I remember last time there was like a Switch session.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, I was there too.
I was playing in the tournament. Like 2019, they had a whole corner where we had a Smash Bros tournament. That was the biggest Smash Bros tournament Malaysia had ever had. Like
I
reaching.
wonder why they didn't do it this year.
Huh?
I wonder why they didn't do it this year.
There was just no place to do. No demand. we weren't asked to do. There's no gaming corner. Usually, you will at least see like a fighting game, a Tekken or something like that at the corner there. Even Pokemon is not even here. Like, what the hell? All they had was like Vanguard, some I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh was there. I think there's another
They
card
were
game.
just teaching the
They got League.
Yu-Gi-Oh basics actually.
They got fucking League of Legends, professional esports over there.
Wow.
Like, it was loud as shit lah, to be honest. But and they had a lot of instead corporate like people, local like game developers showing their brands, their new games. But I just miss like going to a convention to meet the friends, meet the buddies, play with them for the whole day. And I think that was one of the reasons why for me the entrance part sucked like balls. So leading into that, my expectation was that this time I couldn't get early access, which I expected even until November, because I thought you guys should have Game Corner, right? You guys should. No, they didn't. They didn't. So I had to like scrounge up, try to get a ticket. So my ex-colleague, he recently like left the company, but he was like, I don't want to go day one. You want a ticket? 40 ringgit. Now this is a special case because everybody is trying to scalp for money.
Help. It was like you were trying to get the tickets like after the period where like everyone was like in the panic, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah.
Apple is lucky they pre-order early.
Yeah, we pre-ordered like 2 months before.
Oh my.
When like first came out the pre-order, right? We pre-ordered.
You guys came prepared. What the fuck?
I mean, they already know they're coming. They're committed for this weekend, right? You guys committed for the weekend, and you guys even booked the room in this like EQ hotel in KL. Cost 1,000 ringgit, right?
It's a 5-star hotel. Though I slept like a baby.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll ask for your rating later. But the point was that it's still pre-event, but the freaking scalper situation with everything was so bad. Even now,
really bad. It was like teaming from places from Twitter to Facebook to Carousel. Y'all can do yourself a favor. Go on Carousel Malaysia, search up Comic Fiesta tickets, and tell me what the fucking first number you see. Then you can comment down.
on average, how many digits? No, so
3 figures.
No, to set the expectation, the original price, you get early bird tickets. There's no ticketing counter on the day, which I do not understand. But the point was, the tickets cost 80 ringgit, about $20 lah, right? On average for 2 days of tickets. What's the largest amount you've seen online?
I've seen like someone write like okay.
Okay, so 4 digits lah. It reached 4 digits.
I don't know. People are like delusional. I was like dealing with a scammer. He was like, I told him like I want 80 for the ticket, and he said like you should follow the market price. Like, what the fuck are you all about?
The market price, the MSRP, the suggested retail price was 80.
Yeah, you're the one who's hiking the market price. I don't fucking know. They were like crazy, man.
So to set the expectation of why this is that valuable, there's value to the Comic Festa. The brand is a strong, reliable, like organizer brand, like brand of organizers. They made many good events, and this 2022 event, they actually got a lot of great events held in their convention. Number 1, Hololive, the most popular VTuber agency, is featured here. They have 4 talents, 2 from ID, 2 from EN. That's number 1. Number 2, they also got a lot of the corporates that really do help, like for example, like Holo TV, or like even like VTube Studio, right? If I'm not mistaken, I saw the booth.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I can't say much about the leak shit lah. I don't like leak lah. But they have a lot of major events. The freaking artist and author of Made in Abyss had a signing session and a panel in Comic Festa. They even have a lot of people, like one of the events was a voice actors panel.
Oh yeah,
which is very interesting. They also have a few more other panels that right now on top of my head because my phone is being used for recording. But they have a lot of events that are really worth going for. And that's come the bad news where they're not selling tickets on site. Fuck y'all, bro. You didn't order it. Fuck you. You don't get to come. So it feels bad, like I just thought, okay lah, cannot pre-order. I'll come to buy a ticket because usually they always have a ticketing booth. They fucking sacrifice, they ask the ticketing booth to get more space. For what? I don't know. Okay, so leading that in, the bad and the ugly of Comic Festa 2022. So Matahari keeps telling us online people are ranting a lot.
Yeah, they're renting like still right until right now, up like after the aftermath of the event. Like they're just going on Facebook. Like I have like acquaintances like telling about their day, how they went through their day. Like it is like a whole fucking like Mount Everest trip. I have experienced it myself too. I have things to say. Like these, I'm pretty sure these two here also have things to say. Like what the fuck they went through. It was crazy.
So like you can tell from what he said, the general the feeling of the community,
Not swung.
it sucks balls. It feels like shit. Now it's making a lot of people be like, day 2, do we really want to go?
Oh my god, it's gotten to the bad. It's like gotten so bad that people are like selling their tickets cheaper now.
The
Like,
people hiking up the
I
prices,
know.
they be like, fuck that, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, and then now like on the because of what like happened on the first day, now people are like at like nighttime, like they're selling their tickets. Like the original price was 40, right? But they're selling it at 30. Like 30.
So at a 75% like no from the normal price.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like now that there were scalpers and now there's people who are discouraged
They
so
were like,
badly.
oh, I will earn money off of this. Now they're like, fuck this, I don't want to earn profit off this. Fuck this shit, bro. This is trash.
Exactly, because who wants to go? Who wants to suffer at CF? Bruh, I wouldn't.
Alright,
already
so
suffered
knowing that, let's go on the timeline chronologically today. So I left home at like 8 something.
I left at like 6. I woke up at 6 and I arrived there around 7.
So
I left the hotel around 9.
around 9. So the fact is, when I travel here, it was still fine, right? But the bad thing is, when you arrive at the convention center, there was a massive line spanning across the outside the convention center like 3 times. No, when you reach the shopping mall, like later in the day. When I was there, I can still see the end. The problem was, normally CF by like 10 p.m. by like the first hour of like people going in, it kind of clears up. You can go in like pretty normal usually. This time, even by like 1, you can still be stuck in line like slowly progressing.
Yeah, I was like lining up since like 9, 10, and I was stuck until the line until like 12:30. I only got in until like 1. It was that horrible because what I slowly realized, because initially I really knew that me and my friend Edwin, shout out to you for dealing with this pain with me. Basically, we were stuck in the line. We were like sitting lines. The person in front of me didn't know what the fuck they were, and I didn't know the fuck where we were. So it took like I don't know what the fuck like what's happening. Like no staff was helping us, no signage, no like you know how those like holding signs like at the cosplay booth, like this is the end of the line.
No people to actually organize the place, keep it smooth running.
Exactly. And like let's say like they could have like carried, because like actually when we were lining in the gardens, that was not even the end of the line, like the start of the line.
Nobody knew where the end of the line was, to be honest.
Like the garden was the death zone,
The
basically.
death zone.
And then when you went inside to the hall, the air conditioned place, there were still more lines. And I was like, this is so fucked up. So y'all would like had time to barricade, like put all those like fancy like airport like barricades.
They don't help, bro. They
Like,
didn't
but
help.
not outside. Y'all don't give a fuck about us. We were like suffering out
We're
there.
in the sun, in the rain, everything. Like by the time we got in, it was started raining.
Yeah. Like luckily when we entered the hall, it just started raining.
It was a drizzle, but still rain. So, okay, my side of this story, you were trying to line up for like hours, right? I just like, fuck this. Most likely by 10:30, it will slightly clear up. I just sat in the freaking like queues at the park of KLCC Park. So I was like, I'm just looking at everybody. And then when Apple and her sister arrived, I was still like, it doesn't look like it's changing, bro. It doesn't look like it's
Where's the
changing.
end? Where's the
We
start?
literally
Everything looks the
sat-
same, you know.
We literally sat at the sidewalk for an hour and it still looks the same. They arrived at 10. We started trying to line up at 11:15, and then I just like randomly found Matahari just chilling at the side. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll just follow you, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you can line up with me because like we're actually very near to entering the hall itself where we were doing the lineup. And
Now this is your fault, Coin Fiesta. You have no laws. We'll make our own laws, okay?
it was so crazy. I'm like, because I think when it was that point, because like it was a straight line, like near like there was, but it was still the end of the V, because like we had to like walk along V, like
The
so
last
many
major turn,
circles.
yeah.
The last major turn to enter the hall basically. But the thing is, when we were entering, you know how like before we entered the hall, there was like three lines of people like lining up with us, and then I found out, you know how the people near towards the KLCC, they were just joining our line. They didn't line up behind us. They just joined into the middle of it, and I was like, what the fuck?
They were pretty much like the traffic of KL. Just oh, I will be in this just randomly.
Like they decided to diverge in it, and I'm like, y'all could have line behind us, because we spent like 2 or 3 bloody hours sitting out in the sun, crying, pissing, shitting, and y'all like
Some people were getting heat stroke, dehydration, like food starvation.
yeah,
shit
I was
like that.
literally seeing like this Tignari cosplayer like nearly fainting, you know. I was like, but she didn't want to like jump out of the line.
Okay, before we accelerate, let's get some Apple's perspective.
Wait, wait, the line.
Talk about the morning from your side.
Okay, my side. Me and my sister arrived around like 10, something like that. Then we found Snivy, and then we waited. We waited at the sidewalk there for like quite a while. I played some sticks.
What the fuck? Yeah, oh, you also plucked up grass.
Yeah, I touched grass. Yeah, so of course we were like looking at the lineup and like cosplayers, what they're doing. But yeah, honestly the line was seriously not changing. And then when we decided to line up finally, because like we wanted to go in, right? The line was going right right to KLCC there. Me and my sister, like when Snivy decided to split off with us to like try and find a way in. Yeah. Me and my sister tried to find the end of the line.
Apple was at the shopping mall side trying to find a way in. I'm gonna try to find the way in closer to the source of the problem here.
Yeah, we were trying to find the end of the line, okay? The end of the line literally gone to the fucking shopping mall to the second floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's actually like, you know what even happened to that line? The thing is that line was actually fake line. It was not like they actually like debunked it was a fake line, because you're not supposed to line into the shopping mall, because anything like if you call a disturbance within Surya Mall, they will take it seriously because it's considered a disturbance to their businesses there.
And this is why
They chained up the doors like in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, they chained up the doors at there. So like to go in, you have to go to the side.
Bruh.
Yeah, because people are lining up there and like obstructing business.
I love the
So
mismanagement.
like good thing before like me and my sister like lined up there, right? Because we like, what the hell are we doing? Snivy called us and like told us how you guys already like saw each other. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy.
that was a miracle, man. I just randomly like, yeah, I'm gonna walk and see where the line actually is, and just randomly he's just resting. It's so funny. Oh yeah, you cosplay as Vesper, very cool.
Yeah, I cosplay as Vesper Nora from Hollow
So yeah, like I don't know, you were cosplaying as Vesper, and that guy looks familiar. Oh, it's Matahari.
How did you even notice it was me?
Yeah, because I saw from your side profile, like it looks familiar. I tend to recognize faces quite easily, which is funny. But I think the bigger coincidence, the funny thing, was that before I found Matahari, I was taking photo with a bunch of Niji cosplayers.
Help.
Turns out it was his friends, which is like, I'm
My
like,
high
what the
school
fuck?
friends, yeah.
Like, what is this coincidence? Like, the world is so small. Too bad we're not in the fucking hall. I don't know why that rhymes.
Help, please.
But yeah, so I think the major thing is the crowd control is the first biggest problem, and I think that's the main thing that leads to a good experience to a convention is that if you can keep the line smooth going, you can get the people into the things that they want to see, then people are satisfied. Very simple, right?
Very simple.
The first freaking event on the stage was 11. Who the fuck went in at 11? Barely anyone. Everybody who wants to go in can go in. Everybody who wanted a ticket, most of them didn't get their tickets. So what the hell it was this? This is just the entrance, guys. This is just the entrance. Goddamn. Yeah, so we got in by like, as you mentioned, around 12 or 1, right? Finally we got in. You know, just like fuck lunch, we need to be here. If you accidentally ended up outside, you need to line up again. Why the fuck would we do that, right? But I think the second hard thing, as you mentioned, you line up outside for hours. Inside, air conditioning, nice. Line up again. What the fuck?
And then there was food inside the hall, definitely, but it depends. Maybe like, because actually there was like a very like kind of long amount. It took actually a while for to get them their food, right? You remember the place we were sitting at the first time we sat at? Yeah, those were the people lining up to get like food and drinks. And I felt like they were holding up the line a bit abnormally too long, maybe.
Were those staff?
Yeah.
They were staff.
I don't think they were staff. I think they were like a catering business or something like that.
No, I mean who's the people that's getting the food?
Oh, like the congoers.
The con-goers getting food.
I mean that's normal though. For
but
me,
they didn't separate the line to a corner that doesn't affect the main line.
No. They were completely fine. I was just thinking like, why does like it take so long? Because it was just simple foods, in a way, like, you know.
The distribution should be easier lah. Why the hell did they do it like this?
I don't know what's going on with them. They're just like taking their time, maybe. I don't know, or they're stressed. I don't know. Maybe they're doing something. But I'll just say the food usually like it isn't good. Usually like veterans say this: you either starve or you buy bread. So you starve or you buy bread. It's either these two
You
situations.
buy bread as well. Now
Yeah,
you know.
you buy gardenia bread.
That's what I did.
That's what I did too.
Yeah. So, okay, talking about the experience. So, the entrance was one thing, overly crowded, no crowd control, and it was pretty much the Wild West with the whole thing at this point. We finally got in right before it rained. I feel bad for the people who were in the rain. Those cosplayers, man, imagine. But the point is, even at the right after the entrance, you walk in, air conditioning, line up. The place was crowded as shit. Like, did they even think of the number of people they have? And was the like, I feel like a lot of things were just like not thought properly.
Yeah, like did they underestimate like how many people?
Like they sold enough of tickets to close the ticketing booth. I don't know if they pre-planned that or it was like a sudden decision because too many people bought it. I don't know. My conspiracy is that they wanted to sacrifice, my headcanon is that they want to sacrifice the ticketing corner, the canopy and the games, just so that they can fit more things to earn more money, the economy can run better, like more artists, more corporate, more companies, right? It's pretty much just companies and artists are just cosplayers, like one tiny corner in the side, and the stage is like, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I can definitely say that's true, because I think this year, because usually they give like 2 tags. Is it 2 tags or 1 tag? And I'm not too sure. They gave you like a lesser tag, 1 less tag, and you had to pay 80 ringgit for 1 artist tag.
What?
Extra artist tag.
So it costs more to get 1 day's worth.
Yeah, the artist tag itself is 80, but it's like both days. But I feel like it's so questionable. Like back then, like it wasn't necessary, but like now I'm like, bro, like why we're boofing?
I feel like it's most likely because COVID-19 cut into their like yearly earnings and they just want to get a lot of it back.
I mean,
good for you, CF.
They did rent 2 floors. That's the thing. I just feel like the planning, because they plan everything like one-way road, right? Where everything
You had to loop through the whole building.
Yeah, because like for the people who wanted to go to the stage area, they had to go through the dojin area, which is the artist area, and it made no fucking particular sense. Because you want to know what happened to the dojin area? It was so crowded, no one could move. No one could breathe. It was kind of like I would say like Itaewon situations could be simulated in that area. There were so many, like people will walk, like imagine there's 4 lines, but people were just walking in like, different directions and pushing each other, like kidding each other, slapping each other, accidentally harassing each other in some ways, or just like crazy things. I'm like, maybe you like, I don't know, make a different pathway. Y'all, like outside the artist booth, there's this long ass like empty hallway where no one's allowed to go. Apparently, no one's allowed to sit there. They're only allowed to use it to walk by it if you want to go back to the like previous hall, which made no sense because you can use that. So people who want to go to the stage can use that.
The hardest thing is just that if you accidentally walk out, you're like, fuck.
You're really fucked because they force you like like they're dead ass like, bitch, you gotta like fucking walk the whole way. Like, I don't mind, but like
oopsie, you got out.
You gotta like make alternatives to make it a bit more like forgiving, maybe for like first timers, because CF was like,
I feel like if this was your first convention, this is the saddest convention
it will be their saddest conventions, because like JCC and Animagaki did better.
Yes.
They all did better,
so much
bruh.
better. So true. They're planning, and like even the artist booth is like, you can walk. You can walk. Yeah. You get pushed around in CF. In CF, you don't walk.
You don't get walked.
I think the thing was they wanted to maximize the artist amount, that they didn't think of like user experience, which I think that's the worst part, right? Like let's just say for my side, I like the corporate side. I want to go back in. I accidentally couldn't go back in because they said you have to go outside. Like, what the fuck is this? And then the second part, I just want to go to the stage. Very simple. Hololive is doing a panel. I want to go there. That was the reason I was there. I couldn't even go in. For one, the way to get there was not even well telegraphed. And when I got there, everybody who was smart already there. And then like they said like, fuck you, just don't need line up here. You guys, it's full already. No point lining up here. I'm like,
pain inside.
I squished between so many people to come here. You tell me I can't go in.
Maybe you gotta like
even
some
worse,
directionaries, it'd be better.
Even worse, all I wanted was a chance to take a photo with some Hololive members, even if it's like just the freaking models on TV. By the time I got back to the first exhibition hall, they were fucking closed.
TVs were shut off, right? Yeah.
No, they turned off the program for the thing. The TVs were on, but the program was gone. It's like the Windows desktop. So I'm like, it's fucking 4. Why did you turn off? Like the people in the morning, they freaking got here by 1. Sure, they get 1 chance of photo. We were like stuck in the crowd and then forced to move upwards pretty much. And then I freaking got nothing out of it. I only had 1 day. I definitely can't tell if tomorrow will be better. I have hope, but I'm not here, so I can't say anything. But day 1, the big event. You know how many subscribers Hololive Talents have, right? How many people? I was in the crowd who was stuck, forced into the cosplay booth, which was like the most corner part of the whole entire venue. You have to look back out into the freaking stage. The stage was like not easy to find, by the way, I'm saying. But a lot of people were like, hey, where's the Hololive stage? A lot of people were like, I'm here for Hololive, bro. I'm here for Hololive. And then everybody came to the stage like they were kind of, a lot of people, because the directions were bad, they were kind of forced into a place where, oh fuck, I'm late by 5 minutes. I'm fucked.
They got pineapples, they have peanuts. That's the result.
Alright, so I'll leave you guys to talk more about artist booth.
You first?
Me first? Well,
Because you were the first one to leave because of the
yeah.
artist booth. You should tell her about your experience.
honestly,
She's the first one to be like, retreat bro, I can't fucking handle this shit.
yeah, as I said earlier, I'm more of a leisure, casual person, right? That was the opposite of casual and leisure. I'm a very small person, I'm short, and I'm not the most brightest when it comes to like locations I don't know of, okay? So when I first get separated from Mata and Snivy, I was like, oh, okay, at least I have my sister. And I'm like, I found my sister around the booth. And like, because of the way the booth thing was setting up, right? If a booth is too popular, because we're waiting for a popular booth for my sister, right? I'm literally in the place where people are walking, alright? Because there are like no other places to walk. And I keep getting shoved. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So she gave me money.
Here's the expectation. Every row is A, B, C, D to like I don't know how many letters there are. You think it will be easy to travel?
No. No. Sardines. So she gave me money and I walked off on my sofa thinking I could do this. But no. I fucked myself even more over. So immediately after getting pushed around, after a few minutes, right, I tunnel visioned the exit into the what, and then what? In the next hall, it was the.
You were just I see the light.
I see the light. And the next hall is another artist booth. There also it's kind of bad, but I tried to stand at the side there. Maybe I can like wait and see if like anyone's around that I know, right? So I could follow them. I was like, nah, the line here, terrible. I can't even call or like see my phone for a bit. And then the no camping signers. I feel like everywhere, like I tried to stand around, right, to see like if I have line or anything. Immediately, no camping. I'm like, if you have
no camping, you want to fuck?
Rent
You mean
mode,
to
we need
fucking
drinks.
die? Ha,
Okay, rent mode, we need drinks.
I'm sorry.
how many fucking... You have so many no camping signs, but you can't even put a fucking... Where's the line? Where's the line outside? You know?
They afford to position multiple different people to tell you don't stay here too long, they don't camp here. They can't even do a simple thing that helps everybody. It's like, this is where it ends, how to go in, you know, stuff like that. Like the first person we see that's an actual staff was at the entrance, way far from the line. Like, what the hell was that? Alright.
Yes. And then another stuff we saw was like inside the con there. He was looking at his phone, right? At the line in front.
Yeah, the first person we saw that was like, usually the volunteers tend to be at the ticketing corner or the line to keep it in orderly fashion. The only person we saw majorly in the line, checking on phone, drinking water, not even looking at us.
I guess volunteers and you're like not doing this for like money. Maybe he's just doing it for like a free pass.
Yeah, but I don't think even from my personal experience as a volunteer, you don't actually get much to enjoy because you don't actually get treated too well.
It's like slavery.
Yeah.
I can like
They
vouch for this.
expect everything for you, you know. But like if you're positioned there, they just pass you like nothing. To be honest, they tend to just give you like do this. You just fend for yourself pretty much. Just like, oh, I got like a sword, a shield. What the fuck am I doing? maybe I'm trying to make meat. I don't know what the fuck is this. This is a stick. I'm supposed to kill the demon boss. This is a stick, bro. What is this? So like that's the feel when I had with the volunteering, is that I thought I could be part of something big. This is gonna be fun. Turns out I was just there, just stuck in a corner. Nobody ever looks at me. The supposed supervisor never checks on me. I can literally just like walk away because I'm dead tired. I don't have anything to do now. I just fucking don't come on day 2. This is not something you should do or have the mindset to do. But the fact that I have no reasons to stay, I think that's one reason, like one thing about them. Like there's literally no other benefit besides you can go in for free. He's slowly nodding.
Oh my god. All my acquaintances like did it for a stupid reason. Okay, I'll tell you what their reasoning was on for applying for CF staff. So the first day they texted me that, guess what? I applied for CF staff. I'm like, why would you do that? And excuse me. I understand like they have no money because they're a broke ass bitch.
And all the scalper situation again.
Yeah. They were just generally broke. Like they couldn't fork out 40 ringgit, so it was just too much for them. And another reason why they do is like, oh, one day, what if Hakan comes to Malaysia again, like starts boofing Malaysia again, like not the store, but like Hakan themselves comes to Malaysia, and what if I become a staff for Hakan? I'm like, girl, what you fucking
What
on
if?
delusion? Can you like break up the fucking reality? I know like everyone likes Hakan for a hot moment, but like,
What's Hakken again?
like,
I know the booth, but I don't know what they are.
Oh,
I just
Hakan
know
is-
that people I know work there just now.
Hakan is a very famous cosplayer who's very famous among like men and women worldwide. They're from Miri actually. Yeah, from my hometown.
Miri Sarawak.
Yeah, Miri Sarawak. Like they were worldwide famous over like Singapore, you know, like Philippines or like Vietnam, like places like that. Like everyone loves Hakan. Everyone in Southeast Asia loves fucking Hakan. Am I not wrong? So when I heard that from my friend, I was like, you're delusional. I'm sorry, you're stupid delusional. What the fuck are you on about? And I'm like, it's not worth saving because the thing is you have to be there at day zero. Day zero is like Friday.
Okay, the thing is like when you're volunteering,
Yeah.
you think you get a chance to do the things you want. You actually don't. You're only under the people who organize the thing. Let's say lah, I had the expectation. Maybe I can like be at the corner with the Pokemon TCG or the VGC. I thought that I volunteered. I actually applied for like, can I be at the game corner? I was stuck at a fucking staircase telling people how to go to the toilet, how to go to throw trash. Because the trash can was never organized properly. They keep the people keep piling that up and nobody's cleaning that shit. So how am I supposed to handle this shit? Like what the fuck is this? I feel like I have no purpose being there. Why am I even here? Because people's not following the rules anyway. There's no actual rules. So when you're volunteering, you get like the most minimal amount of like details to your job, and technically you're just there. You're just there.
Just there to like be this stupid ass NPC or sort of.
Yeah, you're gonna get nagged on like how we just nagged on the guy in the ticketing line. I'm so sorry, brother, but you're supposed to help someone, right?
Yeah.
Well, nothing was helped. So sorry. Any other like gripes that you have? I already like failed my grab. My main thing was I wanted Hollow Talk. I went to the freaking stage, it got cucked. I went to the fucking thing thinking I can get another chance. I got cucked again. And I can't go back tomorrow because I don't want to buy another ticket, man. But what other gripes do you guys have?
Grapes.
Go.
Grapes. Grapes.
Well,
What other things are you like dissatisfied with, or like you just really want to punch a guy for? Besides the fact that you might have gotten punched, pushed, shoved and stuff like that. That's something you can definitely say again, but anything else?
what is my gripe? Honestly, I tunnel vision.
Did you
the
even get a
exit.
chance to really see the things you could be interested in?
No, I tunnel vision the exit.
I think the
When
third
there's
floor.
too much people, I tunnel vision already.
I think third floor is like when the bubble burst, because the third floor was the worst like example. For one, you need to go to the third floor. There's a big ass freaking chugging line to get on the escalators for the third floor. They block all the lifts,
Yeah.
okay? And then to the third floor, you still have to line to get in. Most of the lanes are packed as fuck. So how the hell are you getting anywhere? There's literally no way you can get something
Yeah.
without wasting like tons of time.
Yeah.
And then like we literally just focus, go to 2 lanes, and then be like, I wanna get out. You know that's bad. The fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like I just ignored the cosplay booth because I was rushing for the HoloLens. I feel bad for them. I wanted to go there like just a little bit more. But
Yeah.
when I went back in for the second run, I didn't want to go up anymore, man. I just didn't want to go up anymore.
I felt bad for the cosplay booth because like in front of the cosplay area, right? The hall there, in front of there was like the staff there. Because I was already very stressed, I was alone and everything. I asked the guy, is there like a faster exit? And it's like, no, you have to go through there. And I was like, ah, God. And then
There was
I know
an
the-
emergency exit. What was it for?
Exactly. I wanted to use the emergency exit, but there was the police there, the security there. I was like, I said like, boy tak guna ini. Can I use this? And it's like, no. I'm like, what if I was actually having an emergency?
Was
What?
I having fucking
What?
trauma?
What what if I was
PTSD
actually like,
and panic attack.
yeah, what if I needed to just cry in the hallway or something? Okay. But like, no, it's like cannot use. I was like, oh, fine. I have to go through all that. I was fucking, and then like, yeah.
And you pretty much just like would just station there. Like I was forced to move on, like go back down, but you were like stuck there. Even though like we couldn't find you couldn't find us, everything. It was pretty much like a quote unquote abandoned. You know, we tried to find her, we couldn't salvage the situation. We had to just follow the flow.
Yeah,
I was trying to find your spear.
Oh,
Well, I was
really?
like, where are you? Where's
Where's my fucking stick, bro?
everyone? Where's Snivy? I was like, and then only when I came back, I slowly found Snivy, and then by the time you called, you were gone. I was like, what? How fast? Whoa!
I'm kind of salty of that. I know you guys were in this dilemma, but I at least let me know before you guys left, please. Because I was supposed to expect you guys there. I was supposed to
yeah.
cover for it. And then you just, oh, y'all went back? What the fuck? I thought I was supposed to still like care for you.
Because my sister and I were like really tired, and my sister did a lot of shopping already, so it's like, she had a feel, and I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah, that's why I understand the situation is that pretty much you were forced into that mental state. I get it. So I'm not really putting right. I'm just saying like at least let me know.
It was insane. 4 diverged into 1.
No, that's worse. You know the line into the escalators was 10 to 1.
Oh no, I'm talking like 4 like lines. I'm talking about how us as a group we diverged to one single.
singles.
Single. We were designed like
We were going as a group for most of it, and then we just like were forced to like, oh, where
we
you
were
were?
forced to separate in the dojin booth. That's hard. How hard it was.
Yeah, you both separated also,
Yeah,
right?
we did separate because like I was like, man, this bitch is like taking such a long ass time just buying like 20 stickers. I might as well
I
buy
was lining
something
up
else.
not just for myself, but I was stuck at that one booth for 10 minutes to 15 minutes. All right, like the
Yeah.
amount of I get it. The products there, people want them. I get it. I felt like I was still crammed there. Like this guy is gonna kick me. This guy wants to go. This guy wants to go. How am I getting anything? I was like, because like Twinkle wanted Luxium and Noctix. I wanted all the girls. I count while I was waiting within the 10 minutes. I'm like, hey, there's 20. 5 was 12, right? I'd be like, fuck this. I just get all fucking like just take 48 ringgit, get 20. Bye. So like, yeah. But that was literally the only thing I managed to buy at the artist booths. I feel really bad. I could have gotten a little more, to be honest. Most of the things I got was the corporate stuff, because by the time I went back, it was so easy to go in. What the fuck? And then you still mentioned that the top was still kind of cramped, right? By like even the latter part.
I only went in by was it like 4:30? Because I was sitting by the sidelines. I was just secretly sitting there because they were like, move aside, don't camp here. But I'm just camping there. I don't give a. I didn't give a fuck what the staffs, the volunteers were saying, because y'all can't move me unless security comes. I was too tired to actually.
Immovable Mata.
You can convince me, but my sores, my heels were just tired because I was.
Sores your heels. What's a sores?
My feet.
Everything
sores.
was sore. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just in
Like
general pain.
you were sore as fuck even when we got in. Like when we just got in, you were like dying already.
Yeah. But thing is, it continued all the way to the artist booth. I had to take every time I shopped for 20 minutes. I had to go to the sidelines and take a break. I had to sit down for like 5 minutes, and then maybe some other stuff were like, just don't camp here. I'm like, bitch, I'm dying every 20 minutes.
You were
what
pretty
the fuck
much
do you want me to
broken
do?
already.
Yeah, I had to like actually take down my cosplay. I wore you know like the Love Life shirt you saw me wore. I just wore my shirt, and I just like, you know how you do like the secret technique where you just like shirt while wearing your shirt. So I did that, and I stripped off my cosplay. That was the reason why I had to take off my cosplay. It was so hard to just navigate the artist book made me strip off my cosplay. Does this tell you enough?
Okay, I want another perspective. Cosplayers already have a hard time in conventions. One, because there's not enough people caring for them. They have to fend for themselves, right? A lot of times. Like overheating, heat stroke, dehydration, a lot of things. Of course, specifically if you wear a furry suit. There's quite a few people who did that, by the way. But because a lot of people are stuck outside for most of the morning, even worse, right? And then even when you got in, it didn't get much better.
Yeah.
I think I only saw like one like cosplay medic. I think one. I feel like the previous other conventions had a few more than that. Like literally a whole line.
Like a sign team, like they made like social media posts, by the way. Like,
where's the team?
oh,
I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, it was more like it was like following directions, but humanity, nope. Let's throw that out of the window, baby.
Everything's your fault.
I feel like a lot of the things that would help a lot of the people were just not there.
Yeah, definitely. Like, where were the rest areas? Where were the multiple exits? Why make it one way? People just wanted to go out and like be free rather than just die. But no, we were told to die.
I can respect the fact that you keep there's a lot of exits for a hall, right? Like multiple halls. Keep some of them exclusive for staff so that it's easy. But you only leave one exit for entrance, one for exit. Everybody's fucked until they find the door.
I was fucking myself. I was like, you know, when we were trying, because like me and you were trying to go find like.
It was such a hard time finding her. That's why she was like, quote unquote, abandoned.
Yeah, we were trying to find her, and then like when we went to the exit door, but it was the entrance door, and I was like just in pain. And then I think you might remember vividly how you were just like trying to convince me to just get outside. Because I was in pain, I was just sitting every like few minutes, and you were like, "It's okay, she's outside. Just a few more steps."
We still didn't find her.
Steps. And I was like, "Fuck my life."
Dude, this is the same exact situation as I just complained in like an upcoming episode about traffic in KL. Same fucking situation. You're kind of forced to follow the flow, which is what ended up with you, right? You were forced to go that direction. We somehow managed to go into the lane where nobody was there. We thought you would be there because we went in quite easily, right?
Yeah.
But of course, no camping, you know. Fuck those
No
motorworkers.
camping. It's okay.
Yeah, all the people who wanted a break, you know, like having places to take breaks, I think is very important because that keeps people having a good like mental state to go back in.
Yeah, like people can like give some places to nap or something. Like people are dying.
Okay, nap maybe a little much.
Where are all the chairs?
Where's the space for you to nap?
I don't
If
know.
you have
You
100
snap on
people
the
want a
table
nap,
before.
one floor is already gone already. The funny thing is, right, the ground floor and the third floor are the main like major halls. The second floor where there was like a food court, I just chilled there for like 20 minutes, made a sandwich, it was fine because there was nobody telling me not to be there. That was the only time I can chill and enjoy myself, which is funny.
Yeah, because they won't chase you off. That's the place where you can just chill and eat, and everyone just sits down on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just sit at the staircase. I made a sandwich at the staircase. But yeah, like anything else you guys want to share before we move on to the more positive segment?
My feet hurt.
Yeah, understand.
My feet hurt. My toenails hurt. Please send help.
Your back hurts, arm hurts, everything aches.
Yes.
Everything aches. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So based on today, I want to ask like, what are you guys expecting for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm definitely not separating from my sister.
Like just now, because like Mata was often tired, he would often like hold on to either one of us, like a back, a shoulder, or whatever.
I was holding on the stuff like it was like a walking cane support. It was like literally my only hope.
It kept us from not getting like separated as easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you also expect, like, I'm not saying Matahari is the general expectation. Yeah, he was bringing a lot of stuff because he's a cosplayer. Makes a lot of sense. Imagine other cosplayers in the same situation. Fuck, man. My fingers hurt from holding his bag for too long. For 50 minutes I held the bag, I freaking like slightly like blood clot and shit. What the fuck, man? Your shit, there's a lot. You should get a backpack. But the thing is, a lot of people are in a similar situation. And you're not making it easy for them, to be honest. Like, give them places so that they can like recuperate. You go out the park to recuperate, you're kind of stuck there in line again. You're not making it easy. The thing about any event is making it easy for the people you want to be there. That's the main thing. Whatever content you have, they will come for the content, but make it easy for them to experience what they want. If not, you don't get your fucking money, bitches. Have anything left? Anything left? You're holding the mic. You.
Me?
Yeah, you're the one holding the mic.
Oh, one thing that I would like to be changed in the future. Oh wait, is this a different segment? Oh, whatever. I mean, compared to TAGCC, right? Me
For
and
the
my-
audience, give a little bit of context and difference.
Okay, TAGCC, the artist booth is on the lower floor, and all the commercial stuff like brands and stuff is on the top floor. So if you only want to go to one place, you can just enter there.
Either Animangaki was that simple, like the cosplay, the things that will hold up lines are separated from the main thing. Cosplayer, like a lot of people take photos, they take up a lot of space. The freaking like cafe, they have a lot of lines separated from most of the event. Everything else, very smooth, very spacious. Artist corner, enough space. Corporate corner, enough space. Not too many brands, and not too much space taken.
Yes.
Easy to work with. Now, some people might be like, that's not enough content, but I think a lot of people will be satisfied with whatever there is, right? This one, I feel like they went
You
too.
have to go to every little thing to just go to the exit.
They tried to have too much, I think. They
Yeah.
tried to have too much already. Any more? No more? If no more, we can move on.
It's like a fucking factory treadmill, you know. You have to go to the artist booth and
The
next
piece of
artist booth,
sausage
and
that
then
fell out of the
thing, and then
treadmill.
stage, and then, you know.
Even like, if I remember correctly, Animangaki had people for play. If you went upstairs, like, because there were halls upstairs, right, in Animangaki, outside of the halls, you could just sit on the floor. Yeah, everyone. Cause when I was tired from the con for doing Animangaki, I just sat around, and then it was just chill because no one gave a fuck. You can just sit, you know. And
I mean, we both like we did the Animangaki like little podcast segment there on the floor, and no one even bothered us.
Oh yeah, that was very true. Like because in Animangaki the spaces were quite segmented. Like this corner's the game corner, that corner's the motorcycle anime corner. You know, there's a whole corner for Genshin Impact. The line was long for Genshin Impact, but it was controlled because it was limited to the space. Very easy. So we literally just took a break at the corner and recorded a little small segment, and nobody ever bothered us because we know we won't stay too long. We'll stay for whatever how long we need.
No camping.
no camping.
No camping. No camp your ass, bro. Okay, talking about the positives. Okay, you know, all the gripes out. Call me Fiesta organization. If you ever find this, think of the people first.
Yeah.
And then add the brands. Because the brands can change, right? Any freaking year, brands are different. But the people will be there no matter what. You know that. What is good for your community? Think about that. Alright. So, you might notice that all three of us has Alu Peep shirts. Represent Alu Peeps. Alright. So, the fun thing is, I think the theme of our hall, maybe not you don't have enough hall yet. Good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Is Niji. Right? A lot of us got Niji stuff. And Matahari already has presented everything here. You can see from here. Everything here. Now I'm not gonna keep this camera here too much because you can like put it up a bit lah, right? Just pull it up. But look at all the stuff.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times like you get the stuff that are very small and pocketable. Very nice.
Yeah, I usually what I aim for when I buy merch is usually that I buy smaller things like keychains, acrylics, or like maybe stickers. I'm not too big of a fan of prints because I feel like when you get prints, they easily bend. And yeah, they easily bend, and I'm not like anything could happen in my bag really because I'm usually holding a lot of things in my bag. Let's say I'm holding like a foldable seat in my bag, like anything could happen to this print. It could be bending. I had a friend's print that I was gonna give Ben. It was a Russia print and it bended, but I got it fixed. So usually I would buy like smaller things. I think my favorite things I usually like to buy are like practical things, like maybe a bit more like infused into your daily life, like the coasters I mentioned previously, or maybe like something like straps. I think these are cute, more like practical than me.
So it's 100% worth the price. Like it's very high quality.
the strap, and it's embroidered. It's very well embroidered. You can show the camera there also if you want. The closer cam. Like, look at this. There's an alu peep at the back. There's an alu peep at the back. And there's a freaking Anna at the front. The embroidery is quite nice. How much did you pay for this, by the way?
I paid for like, was it like 15 or 25? I really don't remember. But I paid. I did pay for a amount for it, but I feel like the craftsmanship is, and the idea of it is very worthy. And did you know this Anna one? It actually sold out before even the event happened by pre-order. You see the Elopeeps. If you give the Elopeeps what they want, they will buy it.
They just need the cookies. Just feed them, right?
Yeah, you just feed them, right?
I'm telling you that I'm surprised that I see a lot of times. Luxium Noctics, normal, right? They always sold out. A lot of Rosemi getting sold out and Anna getting sold out. I'm surprised this time. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah.
So I see a common theme. Obviously, it's Anna, Selene, and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
some holo stars, because recently I've been liking holo stars. So I just buy a lot of assortment Vesper. I'm making my own known. I also like Magni, but I didn't buy any Magni merch because I wanted to keep it short a bit. I also buy one Cynthia. I love Cynthia. She's my hot childhood crush.
Yeah, close up.
Here you go. It's like a square tin badge. I think I bought it for 3. Like 3 for 12, and I actually bought it in a set. So when I bought it, I actually gift the other 2 badges to the homies here. I got Snivy, like, what's the new girl?
The girl, like the streamer girl from Scarlet and Violet, Iono. It's very nice. He's my favorite character from the game.
Yeah.
What about you?
I got Kirby Pocky.
Yeah, I got Curly
cute
Toffee
though.
Team Patch. Yeah. I'm glad you guys like it. It's like, yeah.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Anything else you want to talk about your own stuff?
My what?
Your own stuff. You still your turn, ma.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Also, actually, I saw this. I scouted this. It's like an eyepiece. Was cloth fabric. Micro fabric. Sorry, I don't know the word for this. So.
Eyepiece?
Eyepiece.
You don't want the one piece, you want the eyepiece.
Eyepiece. So I got this like Anna print micro fabric for my glasses, because I'm actually a glasses user. But yeah, but I'm a stupid bitch. I don't like maintain shit. So maybe if I kept this, it might like make me more incentive to clean my glasses maybe.
Why every time you see your glasses it smudges, dirty as fuck.
I just don't care. It's been that way.
This glasses opacity at 30%.
I live on the wild side, okay?
God damn.
Again, I think that's
I
pretty
think
much
this one is
it.
very nice.
Yeah, this like glittery like sticker prints, like they have this very nice texture.
Etheria, very nice. Yeah, it's a very.
I got obsidian.
It feels a little bit like gloss, like matte paper, or like slightly like a little bit like fabric, a little bit lah. To me lah, right? And this one's Etheria and that one's Obsidia. Very cute. Do you know the? Oh yeah, the audio is very nice. I can hear the audio from here. Who do you know the people who made this?
I don't know.
You just find the people who made this.
Because like I think this time around no one gave me their artist card even.
Oh, I got one at least.
Like they
I
didn't
got one.
slot it into my like, cause like they've always packed the pre-orders, so they just gave it to me. I can't remember it. That's why I don't remember it on the go. Maybe I can search it up later and let you know.
I think it's also because there's just too many people crowded at the place. It's hard to give. Sometimes they forget.
I also forget to give my my cost card.
I was about to say forget to give your money, but
Bro, what the fuck? I paid you.
that's a joke.
I have a cost card here. The cost card is usually what you give out as a cosplayer to know your social medias. Like maybe
This is me.
Yeah, it's kind of like a business card. So you just show this and you just give it to hand it out to people. You print it in snacks, give it to people who take pictures with you, or like, oh my god, you cosplay this. So you guys
can see Matahari's cost card.
Yeah, but the thing is, today how much I only passed out of 50. I think I only passed out like maybe like 6 or so.
Instead of passing out cost cards, you actually passed out probably.
Help.
Alright. Anything else you wanna talk about? Like anything you wanna mention? You wanna like, oh, this looks cute or whatever? I like the Rosemi sticker, it's very nice.
Oh yeah, it's glassy.
It's It's like a top loader. You know what like top loaders are?
Oh yeah.
What's a top loader?
It's for like the photo card thingy, the sleeve.
K-pop.
You know, people like to collect like things in photo card, like card form. So basically, Pokemon.
It's like idol cards, right? Like the like let's say
The
your
sleeve.
hero is being
You
shown.
know the sleeve that some people put their Pokemon cards on.
Mm.
People put like their idol like Sophie like shows like something, right? Or like art. You can put this on the top loader, and then you put stickers on it. Some people really like to decorate
Yeah,
it.
you can like
Yeah.
decorate the top loader stuff. So change it up. You can decorate it according to aesthetic.
Yeah.
So
So,
you
like,
can
when-
customize the thing to the way you like.
Yeah. So like if you want a cuter vibe or like angelic or like maybe just like a gothic.
Edgy.
Yeah, edgy. So it's kind of like you don't damage the image underneath. So like it's like a protective film, like a filter, kind of a way. But you have to put in your own creativity, like to actually decorate the top loader.
That's very fun. Have you ever done that before?
Huh? No.
Have you ever done the same thing? You top loader, am I right? You never tried before.
No, but I do have a lot of photo cards that I might do. I might do.
You can
I
dabble
can
in
do
it.
I never done it because like I'm not into K-pop collecting anymore. I used to be like I only did it for ITZY, but then for a bit and then like just stopped. But I know about the culture and well enough, so I think it's a very cute hobby. It's like I think even though like I think this thing is a more exclusive thing in the K-pop community, I think like it's a very fun way. It's like collaging cute stuff, like certain aesthetics together, and presenting it in a way like it's
This is mine.
it's physical and you can bring it on hand like everywhere. It's like you gotta use your brain to find the placements because once
Use
you put
brain.
the stickers, you put it down,
Yeah.
you rip it. GGW.
You have to commit to it, you know.
You have to commit
You have
to
to
it.
think about it. Do it. If you fuck up, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah, so get rotated, guys. Anyway. Alright, so that one is Matahari's batch haul of day 1. Are you planning to get like you're still gonna get like a lot of your pre-orders tomorrow, right?
I'm gonna employ a slave, aka a friend, to get it because I have no day 2 tickets. Not you. Not you. Not you. I'm asking like high school friend to
A
help
friend
me
of
out.
a friend.
Yeah. Hopefully he will help me out because he did go very early today.
So how many more do you have left?
I think maybe like 3 more because I have like
Actually, more still not bad lah.
I have like this like Anna rotating like keychain. It's kind of like a keychain in a way, but it's there's like multiple like 3 layers underneath. So when you like when
The type that changes when you rotate it, right?
when you rotate, the perception of the eyes would change on how you rotate. So like, she's kind of like looking at you in a way. Like
She's
that,
always looking at you. Rena. She's silently judging your ass, man. Fucking bitch.
but yeah, I got that keychain and I think I have a few others too. Oh yeah, like there's this one store that was selling like a burp keychain of Anna. Like it was like kind of like a drink, and I couldn't get it because there was so many people lining up. I was like KMS. That time I was like, I'm not gonna line up here. Why would I line up here? I couldn't even pick it up, so I was like, yeah, goodbye, sayonara. I just left immediately, and I'm like, yeah,
He's like the peace sign.
yeah. Tunnel vision, exit, time to sit down. No more thinking, brother. Yeah. Fuck, it was so frustrating.
You were in there magging the whole time.
It was really so frustrating, like just trying to navigate it. Bruh. Sorry, now we're going back to the cons. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to the
We
pros.
can't deny there's still quite a lot of flaws to the whole experience, but I think the good thing about going to a convention, if you know what you want, you have the budget, get it,
Yeah.
So in this case, Apple, you didn't get much. I know your sister got a lot because she
Yeah.
pre-ordered most of it. No, a lot of it. Okay, just 2 of it, but you got a lot. I don't know if you want to share her story or you have your own story to say today.
I don't really have a story.
Which is
I
sad,
blacked
right?
out.
Black. Yeah, I was just making a joke. So your situation was you wanted to get stuff, just that the situation was so bad that you pretty much blacked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Tunnel vision exit, as I said.
how fast did you freaking run to the exit?
I didn't run to the exit straight away, okay? At first, I was like, maybe I should wait or like, I don't know, chill for a bit and then maybe I can go back. Alright? I was like, oh shit, there's no more entrance to the thing. I was like, okay, never
Well,
mind.
the big flaw with like this type of convention is just that everyone there, the reception turns shit.
Yes.
So when you want to find the people, it's so hard. And then knowing that she's kind of geographically challenged, you know, want to find her. She's both like, her head is like buried deep within every single silhouette there. And then like you can't contact her. And then she's always like, you give a description of the place, so she don't know where the fuck are you talking about, where is that, you know. So it's like, it takes so much effort to find you. It's so sad. You know, when I finally find you, you raise a stick. I already saw you. You still couldn't find me for 10 minutes. I was like, I'm just standing there. I have a friend that was like he didn't have his phone. He found me because I was standing there. You took a longer while to find me, which is very funny.
No, you could have like, I don't know, shouted at me or something.
So you wanted me to shout in public when you yourself don't like ever like you know, hello, can I get a photo? That type of person. You can't even do that. Don't judge me for not shouting when you're like over 5 meters away, please. Alright, anyway. So my haul is that I specifically budgeted myself to have at least 300 ringgit. Aside from the Family Mart episode that you guys will expect, which, spoilers, Family Mart fucked me over, quote unquote. Okay, so the thing I wanted to get, I tend to more often than not buy from the corporate exhibition booths because they get good deals on stuff that usually are expensive as well. I don't go to the artist booth, one, because it's very cramped. Two, I just don't know what I'm looking for when I'm there. You know, sometimes I find something, sometimes I like it. Like I remember when it was 2019, I bought like a nice poster of Pokemon and stuff. But when I have more of a habit is like I don't have that much money, I shouldn't spend much. And the artist booth is the hardest to expect how much there is because this guy will spend 50, this guy's 20, this guy's 60, this guy's 200. I don't fucking know, man. I want to get a t-shirt. This guy sells for 25. You buy 50. Why the hell would I buy from you? I like your design, but it's so expensive. You know, that's my gripe. I just really feel insecure when the prices just I can't expect anything.
Brokerage.
Yeah, and like at least
problems.
no lah. I mean, I do the same thing with like economy rice or like even like yong tau fu. Okay, if I don't know generally how much I will end up paying for, I really don't want to eat this because what if I only brought 20 ringgit, actually eat 30 ringgit? I did that for a few times for Yong Tau Fu. I'd be like, fuck this, I don't want to be here. Like I thought that amount was just right, it was way too much. And I paid way too much. And my pockets were empty for a week. Anyways, so the first thing, the Aloe Peep shirt, very nice. We all got it in the same place. We saw Mata get it first, and then I went and got it, and then I was like, hey, you should get one, you know, you should get one. And he did. And then
this one's actually the one on display.
That was the first booth we stopped at. I feel like that was the only booth we stopped at in like floor 1. It's kind of sad to be honest. But I also got this very nice tote bag that's just Anya
that's
faces. Cute. I really like this one. They also have like a tote bag that's just the Aloe Peep, but I'm like I don't want to over-represent Aloe Peeps. I'm not that much of an Aloe Peep. Tell you freaking Anacord people.
I mean, we met through the Aloe Peeps, that's why we have
yeah,
a connection.
so I still like the Aloe Peep, it's just that I don't stand by Aloe Peep. I'd rather have Anna's face on stuff, you know?
Are we gonna go out on an outing next time wearing the shirt?
What?
All
Where?
3 of us wearing the same shirt.
Yeah. No,
I would
imagine.
fucking kill myself, I think.
Imagine if we have... Yeah, imagine if like for her birthday and stuff, we have like video moments like a baking relay. We fucking wear this shirt, you know, it'd be very funny.
Oh my god, you know what? Like next, like April Fools, we should just do something and like wear like, you know, like we should just cover our faces but like wear the shirt and like we kind of stupid, like just do something stupid, like embarrasses Anna. I think that'll be fun.
That'll be very funny.
Embarrassing at my Oshi.
So I believe this is from the same artist. I think the group there is called Cupcat, right? Very nice.
Yeah, Cupcat Studios. They're actually like a studio in Malaysia. They're a long time studio, and they actually the fun thing about their studio is they keep 2 cats in their shooting studio.
Really?
Aside from the merch, the main thing they sell was like little dioramas and shooting like reservation. You can book them for like shooting for pets, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like about 60 ringgit per hour type.
Not pets. Not pets. They're actually like, it's a cosplay shoot for the shoot studio.
Oh, it's a
Can you
cosplay
bring your
shoot.
cat pets?
You can, I think. I don't know.
Tentative. I think it's something up to discussion. Not.
You should probably ask them, not us. You should probably ask them, not us. We never bought it yet. But I saw they had like a few dioramas where like you can put like little figurines to display.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you can have a lot of fun if you like your figurines and you like putting them in tiny spaces that look very nice. I don't collect enough figurines, so I don't do that, you know. I prefer material stuff. But I told myself, this is the first Comic Fiesta when I bring money here, I want to spend money. Although some of that I went to him, he still has to pay me back for that. So
What do you mean? I pay you back already. Check your TNG.
okay, you didn't tell me, ma. Now you tell me. I'm not
I
judging.
did. You did.
When was that? Anyway, it doesn't matter to the
brain
story
was
now.
empty.
No, whatever lah. Okay, I'm getting freaking accused now. Okay,
Ooh. This is
first
coming.
time. Sorry. This one is the White Schwartz Hololive TCG pack. Now, I really don't have a reason to buy this, to be honest. I was just like, oh, I found you guys, and this is interesting. And then the guy was like, one pack 18 ringgit, a whole box of 16 packs, 230 ringgit. Do you want it? I'm like, I don't even collect
230
TCGs.
ringgit? Wait, how many inside one bag?
How do you get?
You know TCG cards are very expensive, right?
I know, but like, how did you get fished into buying this?
No, I just want one. I just bought one.
Are you gonna open it?
Yes, that's why I bought it.
Open it now, then.
That's exactly why.
Let's go unboxing. Wait,
Alright.
unpacking.
I'm
opening.
Okay, let's see what you get actually. Wait, can you like, let's do some ASMR.
Alright, so I'll go from the Fiesta.
Yeah, put it down here.
Vanguard.
You put it down here. First one is just,
Who is this?
I feel like they don't even get everything. Did the guy scam?
it's just a normal
Did you even get Hololive, man?
0 unit.
No, he's the I think the guy mentioned there's a
three
chance you can
star.
get it.
There's
but-
a chance?
I don't even know if I'm getting the right set. He told me it was this. Fuck me lah.
This is blue eyes white.
This
Red
is
dragon.
totally not the whole.
No, now I'm showing everything. There's nothing that I wanted here. Not even a single Hololive one. I look at the back immediately. I see Vanguard. I'm like, what is this?
Vanguard.
I'm guessing this is the third unit. This is like a shinier finish.
This is one meal of McDonald's, guys.
I guess this is rare. Hollow.
No, it's holographic, but it's not the hollow I want. I got nothing Hololive, man. I got scammed. I thought I got at least something Hololive.
You
What
got
the
holo
fuck?
delusional, bro.
I'm so sad, bro. What the fuck? See, my first time buying something that's superficial, I got fucked. Now the
Okay,
story is
check
I
the
got fucked by this
packaging.
TCG cooking company. He
You
doesn't
gotta
exist.
check the packaging, brother. Oh
No,
my
he
God.
told me this was it. He told me this is the
Holo,
one. I looked around the whole desk. I was like, none of these look like the packets look like Hololive. He told me this was it. I took one, paid 18 ringgit. Imagine me paying 230 ringgit. What the fuck is this, man? Like, imagine getting 200 cards and they're all none of the things I want. Like, what the fuck is this?
Maybe
I'm
it's
so
better to
fucking
play
sad.
waste shots instead.
Now I got this interesting thing.
Oh, they were just handing it out for free.
This one was from Classroom Academy.
It's very cool.
It's a very nice artwork, so it's free. Thankfully, it didn't get like too banged up in my bag. It was
Actually,
pretty
you can
fine.
like use it as an eating mat. Considering how glossy
I
it
should
is.
probably laminate this before doing that lah. Best thing to do lah. I think the summary is like, besides the physical material haul, I will definitely talk a lot more about like the stuff, the memories made with friends, you know, the shit like that. Nah, that's the bullshit. No, I took a lot of photos this time compared to last time, so that's the point. Okay, next thing. This one's the expensive shit. This one's the big fucking splurge. This one is an illustration book. Sanka creator 170 nin. So like 170 people collab to make this book. It's its original price 173 ringgit, but I bought it for 140 only, which is pretty good. So like for example, the artist you can see here, if I'm not mistaken, it's either Mika Picasso, the artist behind Hako's Bales, and the new Fire Emblem Engage. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So I won't say I'm a very dedicated artist in the sense that really don't have the patience to sit down and learn shit, but I really do appreciate like art collections. So I would once in a while buy this stuff, like let's say like I buy a game's behind the scene art design and stuff, just so that I can enjoy reading them. Maybe not, I can't even read them because sometimes the kanji is too complicated, but this is like the big purchase today. But the funny thing is, initially I thought they couldn't use card to pay, so I put my money into my Touch and Go e-wallet, and then turns out they can use the card to pay. As I fucking accidentally quote unquote put $200 into an e-wallet, so I spent more money than I had to. Technically I can use it for lunch, but it's not a loss. I'm just saying, my bank account's kind of empty right now.
Help.
Alright, so next thing I wanted to mention was now Apple's probably gonna judge me for having a membrane keyboard on screen, but I went to the booth just so that I can get a lot of cheap stuff. This stuff was where they were selling tech, and I got all of this stuff.
What's this?
This is ugly.
This whole set.
Ugly.
Oh, this is just
How much you got this for?
0. It's free.
Oh.
This whole even the headphone stand, even this is free. My main purchases was a headphone and just a wired keyboard and mouse. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to get a clean keyboard for my freaking home lah, right? This is only 60 ringgit. Usually you buy like a set of this stuff online. Generally, you can get that price, but for a decent thing that you might like, it's about like 100 ringgit. I think I got a decent. I'll just use this for like maybe monitoring audio and stuff. Not for main use. I'm just saying because I prefer wireless.
Starting to judge
I
you.
prefer wireless earphones compared to this. I'm just saying these are easier to bring because I'm starting to do more like live interview series. So having a headset helps keep me, like right now I can hear our voices while we're recording. So I know I won't accidentally not record anything like the last dumb shit times I did like freaking yesterday. Okay, and then the headphone stand is whatever lah, I don't care lah. This one also whatever. I mainly wanted this, and I saw I could get this for like a very cheap price, so I got it. It's a very decent deal. You will judge me because it's not the bougie shit, but I don't have a particular interest to dive in that now. I don't have the money for that.
There's a keyboard. There's a new key. Like what?
There was a keyboard booth. If you never noticed, there's always a keyboard, like custom keyboard booth in like
Wait,
conventions.
I'm talking about something off topic. There's a new keyboard, like you can build a custom keyboard in the shop in KL. This new one. I don't remember where.
Oh yeah, it was on TikTok.
Yeah.
I saw
on
it.
TikTok.
Everyone's just going there.
Imagine
Oh my
me
God, I
knowing
really wanna
shit
go
from
there.
TikTok, guys.
Like you can test out the switches and you can choose your keycaps and everything. I'm like, damn.
No, I'm just saying, I'm still not at the stage where I want to pay over 200 ringgit for keyboards yet. Okay, I'm just not
I
there
think it's
yet.
200.
It's not at 200 because it's more than that.
Exactly.
I'm. Man, Apple just has
Like
more
a
money
K,
than
right?
I do, man.
Like a K, right? For a keyboard? I don't know how much they do keyboards for.
You can go up to 1,000 ringgit.
Yeah, you can. My keyboard currently
On
is
average, it's
500
about like
something.
you can get a decent one for 500 ringgit.
Yeah, my keyboard is 500 something. It's mechanical.
Right. So in terms of material shade, I limited myself to under 300 ringgit. So it's pretty decent like amount for what I can use because most of these are relatively functional. Now the main thing I want to talk about was I managed to get quite a few photos of a lot of cosplayers. Surprisingly, a lot of them are freaking Niji EN. I want to take HoloLive, but I don't know why HoloLive there's so many options of like people who are HoloLive there, and I never asked one because like maybe the other one's better, maybe I never get there. I found obviously like Mata's bunch of friends. There was an Elira with a relative Korean outfit, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's the theme. And there was I think it's a man in a Petra outfit, very funny. I like it. I just like, hey, you guys all look nice. Take together. It's a rainbow costume. There's an Ina costume. Very nice. That was the first group. You guys will see it on screen right now. I think aside from that group,
B-roll. No, nothing. I just said B-roll.
Yes. No. It's just showing at the side of the screen.
Yeah.
And then while I was waiting for Apple, I also found a Petra just sitting there. The very costume is very, very premium. Of course, she looks like she's waiting for a friend, very tired, very dead. But I asked her, hey, can I get a photo? No, she gave me a photo. Thank you very much. Also, I found an Anna, very decent photo. I also specifically went and asked her Instagram, which I can put on screen right now. I don't remember from the top of my head. Which pretty good. I feel like I got a decent haul in terms of like actually having shit I can share to people. Because like my previous Comic Fiesta is always like like my first Comic Fiesta I only brought 100 ringgit. All I bought was like one Punch Man shirt and like a few fucking like stickers and shit. That was not a decent haul lah, right? This one's just more functional. It's not much. It's okay. It's okay. So I still don't think it's me. I don't think it's that wise to spend too much. I have a colleague who told me, like, I asked her, how much do you bring to Comic Fiesta? He says, I'll bring every bit of money I can afford to bring. I'm like, you dumbass, bro. You dumbass. You're probably gonna buy all the Iris merchandise. You know, if you ever find this podcast, you know who you are. But you have fun with that. But I still think like enjoy your hobbies within a like a suitable range. Don't overspend. You can get broke from this shit. Remember, and there's too many temptations. So I'm looking forward to what you're gonna get tomorrow. I mean, you guys I can't really get to know because day 1, we're only talking about day 1 that you didn't have anything. Day 2, you could probably post it on your social media. Good link, good segue. Social media. Apple sim. On Twitter?
On Twitter?
Yeah. I mean, you share your photos either on Instagram or Twitter, right?
Yeah. Yes, Apple, that person. You can find me on anything. And then my link tree is probably there, so you can try and like go to the other,
And Matahari's is Matahari Goreng, right?
Yeah, Matahari Goreng in Instagram and Twitter. You can find me there. For my Twitter, I'd mainly do like a bit like myriad of things, but for my Matahari Goreng Instagram, it mainly features cosplay.
So aside from that, you can find my name across either like my name Oscar Wong or like Solo Snivy, whatever the fuck. But the point is, we also have a TMFT Ko-fi, whatever the fuck how you want to read it. I like to read like lo-fi. But we have a membership. You can get this episode early. You can get the next episode now if you're watching this episode. We have a Discord channel. It's free in the description below. Join us. Available on all the podcast platforms and on YouTube. Great time. Thanks to everybody for like being here this whole like 2 days of recording. Hope you guys enjoyed our first try into video podcasting. You guys can look forward to episode 2, which is available now. The episode is about us trying Malaysian local food. So please join on to that
Malaysian
episode.
local snacks.
Yes, not food, sorry, it's snacks. Sponsored by their family business. Very interesting.
My family business, yeah.
Not Matahari. Matahari is not family. We are family in terms of homies. We are homies.
Yeah.
Alright, so any more things to say? Maybe not. Subscribe, give a like, follow us on the stuff. And we will see you on the next episode. Thank you. This is the premiere of season 2. If you guys are excited, please join the Discord and leave a comment down below. What else you want us to have as a discussion? Comic Fiesta has been a very mixed and wild ride.
Yes.
Hopefully, they can become maybe even better every single year. I feel like they've gotten way too ambitious and never really reined themselves in for a while. So, I don't think they'll ever see this podcast, but what if, right? What if? Anyways, look forward to the next episodes. We're still going to focus on other content, have guests and friends, and if we ever get a chance to meet, we'll do video podcasts like this. So thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Too Much Free Time. My name's Snivy.
And I'm Apple.
I'm Matahari.
Lying almost dead. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.